The biggest issue today is corruption. And corruption is bleeding our people dry. It is an unacceptable burden on the people of our nation. We must fight corruption with all our strength, all our determination. Recently, we have been able to ensure that convicted criminals are kept out of Parliament. I also got to learn a lesson. I learned that it is not polite to ask for ordinances to be torn up and thrown into the dustbin. This week we took a huge step, a massive step. We passed the Lokpal Bill. But as I have said on numerous occasions, this is not about one bill. It is about providing this country an entire framework to fight corruption. The Congress Party has developed this framework. It is in Parliament. It is waiting to be passed in Parliament. And it has been waiting to be passed in Parliament for some time now. There are a number of bills. There are a number of revolutionary bills that would seriously impact corruption in this country. I'm going to tell you about two of them. The amendment to the Prevention of Corruption Act will protect honest officers, officers who today are crushed. It will protect honest officers and be much more effective against those who are corrupt. And my personal favorite, what I call the RTI of governance, the Grievance Redressal Bill. This will ensure that every citizen has the right to timely delivery of goods and services by their government. It includes a mechanism to redress their grievances in the event of any lapse. This bill has the potential to completely transform how our government interfaces with our people. Now, I've said this many times. These bills are sitting in Parliament. The framework is sitting in Parliament. We have provided it. We got together to pass the Lokpal Bill. We can get together to pass these other bills. And this will be a massive step against corruption in this country. It will be transformative. Our government gets a lot of criticism. But I want to point out one thing. That our government has done more to combat corruption than any other government. The single biggest step, transformatory step that we took, called the right to information, which gave power to people, gave them information, is what has transformed the entire landscape. It has completely changed the discussion in government and in the country. And frankly, very few governments have the courage to take a decision like the RTI, because this decision has rendered our own processes more transparent, has opened us to scrutiny. I'm proud to say that the RTI has shown all concerned the writing on the wall. And in some cases, it has shown them the wall of Tihar jail. I would now like to talk to you about some key policy areas. We desperately need a better knowledge and innovation system. We need you to increase investment in education and R&D. Most importantly, we need to rid ourselves of the idea that academia and industry are separate silos. We need to drastically upgrade the skill level of our people and simplify all our processes. India has the brightest youngsters in the world. But let me be blunt. Our education system does not do them justice. There's been a massive scaling up of investment in education and training. But we need to do much more. This is the land that produced Buddha, Kabir, Tagore, and Ramanujan. We have to produce many more world-class scientists, artists, and philosophers. Over the last decade, we have achieved the fastest economic growth in the history of our country. Despite global headwinds, Indian industry has sustained growth because of the energy of our business community. The political stability and rational policy environment provided by our governments also made this possible. We believe that economic prosperity must include every single person. Poverty is neither befitting of human dignity, nor is it conducive to good business. I would like to state clearly, and I've said it earlier in a meeting, I would like to state clearly that poverty cannot be fought without growth. You absolutely 100% need growth to fight poverty. There is absolutely no confusion in my mind about this. India is a system, there is a business engine, and there are people. You have to empower the business engine, and you have to empower the people. It is a partnership.